so this is where it all started, right here in the Colorado meeting room. This is where the magic started. This is where Shilo Sanders came. And today we're going to talk about Shilo Sanders. He was in this very meeting room right here. And this is where all the magic started, where all the planning started, all the focus, different things like that, the important messages with his dad, Coach Prime. On this video, we're going to talk about the real take on Shilo Sanders' NFL draft grade. I'm going to give it to you straight with no chasers. Let's get to it. Stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. So Shilo Sanders, I'm going to get right to it, man. His draft grade. There's a lot of people talking online about, will he get drafted? Is he good enough to play safety in the NFL? My real take is, I've been watching him since Jackson State. I did watch a few games when he was with South Carolina. Remember, he started his career off with the Gamecocks in South Carolina. And I did watch him there because, I followed them when they had a reality TV show. And I saw that he had signed on with South Carolina. That's a Power 5. And he did quite well. Now, early on in his career, well, throughout his career, he had a lot of injuries. And that's what held him back right there, is the injuries. But we want to talk about his draft grade, though. I'm not going by the experts. I'm going by what I saw with my own two eyes in this meeting room right here, in this very meeting room, and also on the field practices and things like that. Before I get started, let's go to South Carolina. He was at South Carolina from 2019 to 2020. In the 2019 season, he appeared in 4 games, recording 1 tackle. In the 2020 season, he played in 9 games, starting 4. He amassed 32 tackles, 23 solo, including 1 tackle for a loss, and 1 pass deflection. Now, I really started following him at Jackson State. That's the 2021 to 2022 season. In 2021, he started all 13 games, earning second-team All-SWAC honors. He tied for second in the SWAC with 4 interceptions and recorded 39 tackles, 28 solo, 1.5 tackles for a loss, and 2 forced fumbles. See, when I'm talking about Shilo, we have to talk about his whole resume, not just at Colorado. We're going to get to Colorado, but we're talking about his whole resume as a whole. Now, in the 2022 season, he was limited to 7 games due to injury. Sanders contributed to 20 tackles and 1 interception. We're going to come back to those interceptions. Now, let's get to Colorado, where we at right now in this beautiful meeting room. In Colorado, the 2023 to 2024. In 2023 season, he started 11 games, leading the team with 70 tackles, 55 solo. He also recorded 1 interception, which he returned 80 yards for a touchdown, and forced 4 fumbles. In the 2024 season, this is his last season as a college football player. He started in 10 games, totaling 67 tackles, 44 solo, 2 tackles for a loss, 1 sack, 2 pass breakups, 2 forced fumbles, 1 forced fumble, and scored a defensive touchdown. All right, so looking at his career statistics from 2019 to 2024. Okay, let's look at the numbers here. The numbers are not lying. In the 2023 season, he actually led the team with 70 tackles. That's not supposed to happen for a safety. But the fact that he's always at the ball, that's what I want to say. He's always at the ball. His total career interceptions was 6. In 2021, he had 4 interceptions. Yes. In 2022, he had 1 interception. In 2023, he had 1. at 6 interceptions. Um, but his tackles, though, that's what I'm most focused on here, his tackles. In the 2019 season, he didn't play that much. He only played 4 games. He had 1 tackle. 2020, he had 32 tackles. In the 2021 season, 2020 season was at South Carolina. He had 32 tackles. In the 2021 season, he had 39 tackles. Jackson State in 2022, he did get injured because he played 7 games, but he still managed to get 20 tackles and 15 solo tackles. 2023, this is when he picked it up. He had 70 tackles. Okay, that's unheard. That's a lot for a safety. And in the 2024 season, which is his last season as a college football player, he had 67 tackles, only 3 less than the 2023 season when he first started at Colorado. Okay, so he had 3 less because the defense got better. We know that his last season at Colorado, the defense actually got better. They brought in Chidozie. They brought in a few other players to add on to what they were already building. So here's my real assessment of Shilo Sanders. When he's in the game, just look at the game. He's always at the ball. Wherever the action is, 21 is there, which means that he has great instinct for the game. He has great knowledge of the game. He's a student of the game. You could tell he studies film, but he has a lot of good instincts. I remember Coach Prime talking to him was saying, don't think too much. Just go out there and play your game. Because he doesn't have to think. If all he has to do is just go out there and have fun, he's always going to be at the ball. And another thing that I like is he's very physical. He reminds me of Steve Atwater. He also reminds me, Steve Atwater and Ronnie Lott. He's a smaller version. Will he get bigger in the NFL? Yes. He can get bigger and fill out more in the NFL. But as of right now, he can also play cornerback. I do suspect at some point in his NFL career, they're going to try to see what he could do at cornerback. But he is a bona fide safety, though. And he's also a threat to get interceptions. If he's out there, he's not thinking, and he's out there just flowing with the game. He's actually going to be one of these people that's a steal in the draft. Okay, I don't know exactly where he's going to get drafted. In my mind, he's a late day 2 or day 3 player. But that's neither here nor there. As long as he get his opportunity, which he is going to get his opportunity in the NFL, he's going to seize the moment and he's going to prove some of these recruiters wrong that he's a steal in the draft. A lot of these players at Colorado are steals in the draft, and I will talk about those players at some point. But Shilo is a steal in the draft. He really is. He's educated with the game. He knows the game. He's always at the ball. He reminds me like of Troy Polamalu. He's all over the place. He's not as big as Troy Polamalu. And I'm also curious to know what his 40 time is going to be at Pro Day. I'm not sure if he's invited to the NFL Combine Pro Day. We're focusing on Pro Day. As far as Pro Day is concerned, all he has to do is show out and have a really good Pro Day. And Shilo is going to get his opportunity to shine in the NFL. Once he get that opportunity, I would love to see him at the New York Jets. And I'm not just saying that because, I follow the Jets. I would love to see him there. He would fit in just well with the Jets or the Giants. And I don't know, the Sanders brothers, they just fitted for New York City. I don't know why. But however, if not, wherever he gets his opportunity, he is going to play. Not only is he going to play, he's going to work himself up the ladder to where he's playing on Sunday. Remember, I said it. He's going to be a steal in this year's draft. He's a huge steal. Like every time I see him in a game, wherever the action is, 21 is there. That means the instincts are there. The physical attributes are there too because he's very physical. Unlike his dad. His dad was physical when he needed to be, but his dad relied on his speed and his instinct, talking about Coach Prime. But Shilo is a more physical. However, his instincts are there, and it's very important, especially at a safety position, to be there at the ball. okay, and then mixing in the situation. Now, I know people saying that he doesn't wrap up and stuff like that. He can wrap up, okay? And wait until you see the NFL draft. This is my real take here on Shilo Sanders' draft grade. I have him graded very high, not because I'm following the Colorado Buffaloes. I see what I see. You don't record 70 tackles in a season for no reason. Okay? He led the team in tackles. You don't do that for no reason. You don't do that if you can't play. He's a baller. In fact, his last game, he really showed out. His last game in his college career, he really showed out. He really had a good game. And like I said, I will be getting to Cameron Silman Craig at some point. But right now, we're focusing on Shilo Sanders for this video. Shilo Sanders is a bona fide player. He's always at the ball. I keep stressing that. I know I sound like a broken record, but he's always at the ball, man. You don't record 70 plus tackles in the next year, 67 tackles if you can't play and you don't have the instincts for the game. He has the instincts for the game. He get with the right coaching situation, he's going to flourish. That is my take. What is your take? Please give us a like and please subscribe. I will be going live at some point, so we'll discuss this even more with the other players and their draft grades and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, shout out to Chidozie. I will be adding his link into the description, where I have a lot of links of the players in the description like that. Shout out to Chidozie. He's getting himself prepared for Pro Day. So shout out to him and shout out to all the players, man. I'm focusing on, right now, we have a lot to focus on before the season starts. We have Pro Day. We have the NFL Combine. A few players invited to the NFL Combine. We got Pro Day, Draft Day. Yes, there's a few days in the draft. That's going to be very exciting. I'm going to follow that with my commentary. And then the current players at Colorado right now, they're getting prepared. And I like what I'm seeing for the upcoming season in 2025-2026. Guys, thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.